Good morning, church. Blair here. Happy Monday. I hope you all had a great Mother's Day yesterday. Today's reading is from Psalm chapter 7. I thought I would take a verse-by-verse approach and try to meditate on each one and come up with what I thought God was showing me in these verses. I hope you like this approach. We'll see how it goes. David is struggling here with what he feels are false accusations from a guy named Cush. Scripture doesn't tell us much about him, but we do know, like David, we all have people in our lives, whether their intentions are good or bad, make certain assumptions about us, and Satan can use their words to defeat us. Here, David assumes that without the power of God protecting him, everything is helpless. Based upon that premise, David is asking God to double-check his heart to see if he's overlooked any reason why these accusations may contain some validity. David is sure he is innocent and his motives are pure, but just to be on the safe side, he's asking God to examine his heart in order to reveal any thread of culpability on David's part. However, how wonderful is it to have the lover of our souls ready, willing, and able to proofread our motives, checking to see if there are any shortcomings we have overlooked, if we just ask him. I think that's why they're called blind spots. How often do we feel that our shortcomings and the attacks and accusations of those around us seem to overwhelm us? Here, David is asking God to dispel the lies that his accusers and Satan, the accuser of our soul, are throwing our way. David knows eventually God will avenge all the wrongs perpetrated against us. Our goal is to lean upon him and give him room for vengeance. For example, like the story of Nabal and his wise wife Abigail in 1 Samuel chapter 25, David is reminded that no matter how long it takes for God to avenge our transgressors, God is the perfect judge. David is all revved up with sword sharpened and his posse ready to go to exact vengeance on that arrogant jerk who offended him, when a wise woman named Abigail intervened and reminded David that God is the only wise judge, jury, and executioner. God showed his faithfulness to David's patience by taking out the bad guy 10 days later, thus saving many innocent lives. As flawed humans, we are prone to quickly jump to conclusions about what someone else has done and the motives behind it, and run out and take matters into our own hands. But unlike God, we are not omniscient. It's easy for us to see that in the heat of the moment, we could truly feel justified in acting on God's behalf. That's why Romans 12, Paul reminds us of God's words telling us, "Vengeance is mine, not yours." How wonderful it is to know that God is perfect and we are not. If we lean on him and his wisdom, all things will work out for good. Romans 8:28. Another cool thing that jumps out to me in this chapter is David is modeling for us how to pray to the one true God, the one true friend who truly has our back. He appears to be following the mnemonic acts by showing adoration for the awesome creator of the universe, C, confession of where we may have missed the mark, T for thanksgiving, and S for supplication, acts, all in just 17 verses. Give it a try. Read through Psalm chapter 7 this week, meditating on each verse and phrase while asking God to reveal what message he has tailor-made for you today. Blessings until we meet again.